How to filter foreclosure records with the most equity, part 3. Hey guys, my name is Liran Koren. I'm gonna show you right now and give you some tips, real tips, in how to fill your spreadsheet, your Excel spreadsheet, and how to show up with a solution for a homeowner before he even knows the problem. So you're gonna come up with a solution before the even homeowner understand its problem, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that exactly in that movie. I'm also gonna discuss and tell you what are the things that are gonna give you an advantage over your competition and gonna make you a big game equity hunter, finding off-market properties before anybody else. So let's continue with the spreadsheet. Okay, as I said, there are two pieces of information that we want to find out, especially if it's not written in the list pendants, okay, which is the property parcel ID. The importance of the property parcel ID to me is because from here I can actually get all the information from the property appraisal. So for example, if I know the address of this person, then I would also know his mailing address and his property address, and I can extract any information using the folio idea by directing my scrapper to the property appraisal website and get whatever data that I need additionally. But for now, let's focus on the most important fields, the fields that you must master before you get into other fields. So the first stage after extracting the list pendants information, okay, which is the public available information, is to find out the property address, right? The property address is going to help us understand value. It's going to help us understand when the property was bought, when it was sold. It will help us understand to identify the owner and cross-reference it, make sure it's correct. It will also give us the mailing address in case we want to shoot up direct mail. A direct mail that is going to be very different, personalized, addressing the owner with this problem, offering a specific solution. So we're gonna still use the letter or the mail marketing channel, but that's not gonna be our main channel. That's just gonna be our first contact, call it this way. That's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do after I finish with my list and I sort it. And it's not gonna be a lot. It's probably gonna be about 50 to 100 leads, most quality leads that I'm looking at for a certain month, which is a lot, okay? It's a lot of leads. I can go to many other niches and find other leads, but when I'm looking at equity right now, I'm looking at the most lucrative deals I can find, and also I'm looking for owners that are able to transfer title to me. Not that somebody who's underwater, and not that somebody who is having some sort of a title issue that will restrict him from transferring title. So that's why equity is so important, because when you have equity, it's very easy to resolve the other problems. And if you have problems that you did not expect, then that equity can also serve as a safety net for you to overcome those problems. So I'm looking only at properties that has equity. You can use all those fields that I'm using here to personalize your letter. So think about it. You can create a letter which is very personalized, saying, dear owner name, I understand that plaintiff name filed a lawsuit against you in date name. I know the judgment is about, I know you owe about amount you owe, and I'm willing to offer you, 20% of the equity you found, okay? Or 10% of the equity, or whatever number you're comfortable with. But the idea is to make it look like it's personal, it's really personalized, okay? Not that it's generic. When it's generic, when you send somebody that looks like everybody else, nobody is even gonna read it. It's the same template. It's the same exact template. What are you different than anybody else if you receive the same template? Why would you give that attention, okay, to begin with? So I'm not saying those letters are gonna create, it's not gonna have everybody call you the same day, okay? It's not gonna have everybody just running the phone and call you because you just addressed their problem. But people who have some sense in the matter, who did their own research, when they see you knowing what they already found out, they would give you some sort of of value for that. They would say, oh, this guy really know what he's doing, or I didn't know that. This is a big advantage when the homeowner receiving all those letters and you're starting a bidding war against other people. And I can promise you, they don't know what they're doing. They just offering money. And then once they get to the closing table, oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, I didn't know about that. You're going to be the one who already knows. That's going to give you an edge. That's going to make you different. That's going to give you value. If you're going to communicate with the homeowner and you're going to be at the same channel with him, he is more likely to call you for advice. He is more likely to ask you questions. And that's what you want to create. You want to create a relationship that both people can benefit and both people have a basic understanding of why this is the best course of action. And once you understand why this is the best course of action, sometimes to sell, sometimes not to sell, etc. But once you understand this is the cause, this is the reason behind things, it's so much easier for you to focus on the answers that you need to give so you can get business. So the letter is a good thing. It's the first thing that I send out because it takes me about 1 minute to automate all of my direct mail using personalized first name, last name, lender name, whatever I want to compose out of it, okay? Whatever problem I want to resolve, I have the data I can use to personalize that letter. What are the chances that somebody else is going to send out the letters with the data fields that I have, which are so specific? Mm-hmm. What are the chances that somebody is going to actually come to the owner and say, I know how much you owe. I know what the problem is. Hold on, you know what? You don't have the case number? I'm going to give you the case number. And bear in mind, all of those people that are being foreclosed right now, the one we are searching at the public records, this is the point that I didn't make yet, but this is a very important point. All of those people are being sued today. They don't even know they're being sued because they haven't been served yet. You come into an owner telling them they have a problem before they even know the problem. So before they even know a lawsuit has been filed. So how savvy you need to be to actually notify somebody that is in foreclosure, and you know his problem, and you're gonna help him, and you have a solution for him right on the spot when all of this begins. When the sky is falling down, okay, you're coming as an angel, and you have no shame. Why? Because you're not coming to kill nobody. You're coming to make a win. Okay? When you knock on the door, you knock on the door with a smile. You don't knock on the door, oh my God, I'm scared. I'm gonna kill him on the price and maybe he's gonna get upset. No. You're gonna tell him, sir, you need to sit down. You need to understand what's going on. And you need to read the complaint. And you're gonna show him in the complaint. And you're going to explain him, and you're going to show him 2 different complaints. And you're going to show one complaint started today, and you're going to show one complaint started, just finished, and it took 2 years, and how much money the bank took from that person. You're going to show him several cases. You're going to explain. You're going to educate. When you come to sell a house, when you come to buy a house, it doesn't matter if you buy it or you sell it, you're going to have to lead. If you're not going to lead your prospect, you're not going to get business. If you're not going to be convincing enough with enough facts that are legitimate, then you're not going to get a business. You're going to be the same investor, same person who just want to buy houses for cash or ugly houses for cash. You say, okay, I only buy ugly houses. So you send them a letter, we buy ugly houses, okay? How should the homeowner feel if he knows he has an ugly house now? So just think about all these things, because really, when you want to take a $300,000 or $500,000 sell, you gotta be special. You gotta be unique. I'm sorry, with all due respect, there are a lot of people who are doing the exact same thing. And if you're gonna be doing the exact same things, the other person after you is also gonna do the exact same things. But if you're doing this way, you don't even care about the other competitions. All the other competitions are amateurs. They use regular phones. They do it the regular way. They don't know anything better. Okay? You're going to show those amateurs how you can find deals and actually close on them before anybody else. So you're going to have you're going to have so much knowledge that nobody has. And once you finalize the deal, everything is going to look super clear to you. You're going to understand that the money is to be made off market and not on market. Because the things that are being done on market, they're being done like everybody else. There is no hedge. When you advertise a property on the market, everybody sees it. When you want to buy property on the market, everybody sees it. When you sell a property in the market, everybody sees it. What I'm trying to say is the market speaks for itself. There is nobody you can come to the market and say, oh, I want to buy a 30% equity now and search the MLS and find a 30% equity. It makes no sense. The market is too efficient for that. The day you're going to list it for 30% equity price is the day you're going to get multiple offers with over your asking price. So are you going to be the lucky one out of 30, 40 people sending the offers and maybe getting 15% equity on that deal that happened to be such a great deal? Maybe. But is it going to be a repeatable business, something you can sustain, something you can count on, something you can work on a daily basis and create more of it? No, it's not going to happen. Why? Because once a property is listed on the market and it's so attractive, there are so many alerts are being sent to so many realtors, so many investors, and money is not missing outside, okay? A lot of people have money, but a lot of people don't know how to make money with their money. There will always be somebody with more money than you. Money is everywhere, okay? When you focus on only money, that's what you're gonna find yourself. You should focus on knowledge. When you focus on knowledge, this is where you get your advantage. This is where you have an edge. This is where you become special. This is where you have value, okay? And you can translate that value into equity later on when you have enough value. But your edge over competition and your way to succeed and to success is by educating yourself, is by understanding the process, is by doing your due diligence, is by reading as much as you can, is by looking at many complaints as you can, and the many list pendings that you can, and analyzing as many equity cases as you can. The main reason why you should focus in the off-market niches and become an equity hunter and become an equity scientist is because this field is not going to disappear. There are always going to be foreclosures. It doesn't matter if the market is going up or it's going down. We are shopping for equity. Okay? A homeowner can be distressed. A homeowner can default even if the economy is great. Okay? Homeowners don't reflect the economy as a whole. Okay? Everybody can, at some point, lose their job or anything can happen along the way. And even if the property is worth $300,000, they only owe $200,000, they're unable to pay it. Okay, the fact that the property has been appreciated in the last couple of years, okay, doesn't mean that their income has increased as well. It could be that their expenses rise, their income shrank, and now they are forced to sell the property. It's a very common case I see all the time. So a lot of people asking me, oh, the economy is gonna go up, the economy is gonna go down. I tell them, listen, I don't speculate. I buy now, I sell for profit in 4 months. Whatever is gonna happen to the economy, I don't care. I don't care what's gonna happen to the economy, because if the properties are gonna go down, I'm gonna buy them cheaper. If they're gonna go up, I'm gonna buy them cheaper than the price they went up to. So I'm always gonna buy cheaper properties, okay? I might have a little bit of downtime moving a property in an economy which is down, but that's not the case now. The economy is going up. And my properties are selling very, very, very fast. And yet, I see every day about 50 foreclosures or 40 foreclosures only in my county, only in my territory. And this is people I need to check their complaint, people I need to check the value of their property. I need to see how much they owe. I need to see if I like the property. I need to see how much the property is worth. I need to see where is their mailing address. Maybe they don't live in that property anymore, so they don't have any emotional attachment to that property. So that's a different game for me, okay? Maybe they're out of state and I can buy the deed from them remotely because they don't have emotions. Every case has its unique character. We are dealing with people here. We are not dealing with buying something that is offered on a marketplace, on somewhere where you can find a fixed price, okay? And this is why it's so important to understand the story and having an edge before anybody else, and understanding how you can find the owner and actually finalize the deal with him. If you like this video and you want to learn more about investing in real estate, more about finding off-market properties, and more about finding off-market properties with equity, please be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, you can also go to my website, lirankoren.com, when I'm offering my free 1-hour master course. If you have any questions, comments, or you want me to make a video on something, please let me know. I'll do my best to get back to you. And in the meantime, happy investing, everybody.